and I have a message to the Kenyan people. You are at risk. Your country is at risk. You don't know what's coming, but what is coming to your country is destruction and war. And let me explain. Your President Ruto is under huge pressure by the United Arab Emirates. I'm from Sudan, and I can tell you, we have never expected that our country will be in such a destructive war. But the reality is, we've been in the unexpected high level of destruction caused by the United Arab Emirates for the last 2 years. And we've never thought that the UAE will ever do that to us until it became a reality. We've seen the actions of the UAE in Yemen. It destructed the whole country. We've seen the UAE actions in Sudan, in Libya, and in other countries. The UAE is not what you think it is. UAE is not what is Dubai looks like. Explaining to you in more details, Mr. Ruto brought the RSF, the genocidal group. Hang on, I'm not saying that the RSF genocidal because I just don't like them. You can go back and search why Mr. Hemeti is in the list, the blacklist of America, and that he is now confirmed and wanted for mass destructions, targeted killings, and ethnic cleansing. Yes, you've heard me right. He thinks he's an Arab, and he thinks that he is superior to the Africans of western side of Sudan. So he is killing African descents and targeting them. And it's unfortunate that Mr. Ruto supports all that, and he provided a platform for such a genocidal group. Now, he didn't do that because he really wanted it. He's under pressure. And he's under pressure because his hands are actually dirty. He was part of gold smuggling deals. Yes, you've heard me right. And I didn't say that myself. It's actually your previous vice president and your previous foreign minister himself went out on plain TV and explained that Mr. Ruto is engaged into gold smuggling operations that are illegal. They smuggle gold from Sudan, they bring it to Kenya, and then they resell it to the world as a Kenyan-based gold or mined gold. Now, what will happen is that Ruto is under pressure to legitimize this genocidal group. And soon the UAE will start interfering into your politicians, buying them one after the other, with millions of dirty money. Just like Mr. Ruto, which no doubt his actions, the erratic, irrational actions of him in the last few weeks are just based on the UAE dirhams that put him under huge pressure, and because of the dirty deals he was involved in, and he doesn't want it to go out on the surface. So he's pushed to accept and legitimize the RSF group. Now let me tell you what that means for you and for every regular Kenyan and to the Kenyan government. RSF destroyed Libya, Chad, and Chad now is also not a sovereign country anymore. It's part of UAE. The Chadian president is just a UAE puppet, and the same will be for Mr. Ruto. Central Africa is almost gone as a country. Sudan is fighting back this project and making sure that we maintain the sovereignty of our country. Now, you need to act immediately. It's meant in few hours that the RSF group meant to hold another meeting in one of your famous, halls in Nairobi to disgrace the history of Kenya, to disgrace the politicians and the whole meaning of being a free sovereign country. And they will hold another meeting in your Nairobi, and you love Nairobi, and they will announce a parallel government. That is an act of war. That is illegal. That is diplomatically called a diplomatic crisis. And Mr. Ruto is pushed to do that. Now, this might be too bad for the Sudanese people, but for you, basically, regular Kenyans, you might think this is not related to you guys and it's out and off your shores. No, you gotta be worried. UAE likes your gold, likes your country, likes the mining sector in your country, because UAE thinks they are the superhero of mining in the world now. And soon, if you don't act today, if you don't act pretty much in few hours, UAE will take over your country. And if you resist, you are going to face a similar war, just like the Libyan people did, just as Sudanese people are doing now, and just like the Yemeni people and Central Africa and many others. UAE has interfered in the Horn of Africa, caused it, complete chaos, and it's just not stopping. They don't understand. They don't stop. Nothing will stop them. The killing, the destruction, the millions of, displacement, the largest crisis in the world didn't stop them. Kenyans' lives means nothing to UAE. Sudanese life meant nothing and means nothing to the UAE, and many other lives, innocent lives that has been taken. Make sure you act now to make sure that Kenya will not be another Congo, and make sure Kenya will not be another Sudan, and do not have another war. Act now. Say no to Mr. Ruto. Kick the genocidal RSF group out of your peaceful country. Kick them out now. If you don't act now, you will see the destruction that will unfold onwards. You also want to do some investigations behind the dirty deals Mr. Ruto is involved in terms of gold smuggling, and also the dirty arms deals that he's also involved in. You will know a lot, guys, about it. I hope that this will be a wake-up call to the Kenyan people, and I hope that we will see Nairobi as flourished and as developed as we always hoped and looked forward. We've always had a beautiful brotherhood with Kenyans, and we will maintain that. We will fight the UAE project in hijacking and taking over our countries, taking over our wealth for its own sake. It's just selfish and greedy enough. You will see it soon. Please, act now. Talk to your politicians. Push them to act. Go on the streets. It's now or never again. Thank you, guys.